Endure. Orange agreed to meet us at the Rising Stones. If any of the others heard the voice, we'll find out soon enough. Good luck. Should get back to the meeting with the Elder Seats here. But if there's anything I can do, anything at all, you must let me know, alright? Promise me? Alright, let's be on our way.
God, it's good to see you.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Yes, I thought we'd have been over that already.
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
To Alamigo, then, without further delay.
One other thing. During my visit to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin.
Seems like a
Naturally,
bad
my
thing.
suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Yeah, obviously.
Indeed, I shall make it my task to... The voice. It calleth
Hey,
to
Bacon.
me
Thanks
once
for the
more.
lurk.
I hear it too.
Only you. Only you.
No! Ishtola! Urianger!
Throw wide the gates.
No! No, this can't be happening!
That is also bad.
Y'shtola! Urianger! Open your eyes! Open Open your eyes, I beg you.
Boss is not opening his eyes, Simba.
Say something. Anything. No.
That was an unseemly display. Happened before your very eyes, milady. None here would have behaved any differently. I don't know what button I just hit, but it wasn't the right one. Born the two of them to a private chamber, but tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in a like state in Alamigo? Afraid so. Though, given the circumstances, it would seem best to observe them together. So, I will send word to Lise that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades and how it may be cured. Thus will arouse them, no matter what. That we will, Hori. That we will. But first things first. Our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? I must attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa. He's been waiting in Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. Sir... Maelstrom Command. Oh, right. Maelstrom Command. God, it's been a while since I've been here. As you've probably guessed, it's Gabo we've come to see. The private here will bring him out to us. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit it as often as I can. After what befell our friends, it's taken by the urge to visit again. It's difficult to explain.
Here he is, my lady.
Gaboo, it's been too long.
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see. You're still fighting. I'm proud of you.
We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now. I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well.
Shady. Oh, Dragon
But to
Girl.
have the people I
How is
hold
food?
dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them. That I cannot bear.
You still have me.
And for that I am grateful. I don't know what I would do without you.
Probably die, same as everyone else.
Well, that's more than enough brooding for one day.
Is it? I think we brood a little more.
Come on. We have friends to save.
I mean, honestly, how many times have I saved the world so far? Let's return to the Rising Stones and take it from there. Thanks again for agreeing to come. I mean, meant a lot to me. Pray return to the Rising Stones. This building? Did some thinking on the way back, and I think Corey is right. We need to seek outside help. Ordinarily, we'd turn to our own experts on such matters, but they're both among the stricken. Begin by reaching out to the myriad guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, Grandfather and Minfilia had a wealth of connections between them. I meant to explore those avenues too. Find a way to save everyone. Mark my words. Much more has happened in recent days. Some for the good, some not so. But all around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search for Alphino, to the Alliance members who make ready to move against the Empire, march on the face of great adversity, bearing heavy burdens. Everyone is playing their part. So must I. You have your own part to play, I know. And it's bigger than most. So don't keep you. Just promise that you visit from time to time. I'll promise I'll have good tidings to share with you when you do. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, a dude who is definitely beheaded gives orders. Something like that.
The populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me?
Nope.
Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment.
How did I never catch that before? Xenos is Elidibus.
And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then, thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree?
Elidibus summoned back Solus.
What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms. You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err. If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. Oh dear. Have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork, paltry though it seems in comparison to Alec.
Are you also pleased with your William Shatner impression? I don't think he likes Solus.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine.
I don't think the death stuck.
Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Meanwhile, at a resistance encampment somewhere in the Empire. Oh look, Elfie. What in the world? All dead. See no wounds, nor any evidence of battle. used it. The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Garabanya. A gas. Black Rose, it was called. Breath it and to breathe it is to breathe your last. And that did this? Thought the project abandoned. Its vile fruit destroyed. What else could have wrought such an atrocity? Fools. What do they hope to gain with this butchery? Can you not see that a rule one through terror will not endure? No more provinces must they lose. Wait, this is not the work of men, but monsters. The Ashens. Cannot be a coincidence that their trail led us here. Objective was never to rule. So strife and discord. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of the bringers of chaos. Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. Must find the Ashens and put an end to their plot.
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid there's little in the way of good news. After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring. Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? Out of all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle. And Elfino's still missing. Gods, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Hi, Kryl.
Kryl! I thought you were busy delving into the mysteries of Eureka.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances.
Yes, I should have thought of that. Thank you for coming, Kryl. We would welcome your insight.
And I should be happy to provide it. Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium?
My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Good for you, Alfie.
That particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know. But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault, but I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before.
You've made progress.
You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone.
I did make a slight update to the text of the Lion King Redeems, by the way. Nothing like functional.
Whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his
Big.
little speech.
Yes, it is kind of functional.
eh?
It's only to my detriment, not to yours.
Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, update. Mostly just putting in what I had talked about yesterday. Making it slightly more official.
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes? If we assume the ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place, then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Miqo'te's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
Make me. Oh, wait, you just did. You won shrimp.